So I had a pretty bad day today. I mean, it happens, humans interacting with each other, it's bound to happen. And then traffic was so bad, and I got home and took off my shoes and any other pinching pieces of clothing, and I poured myself a glass of kombucha. Gingerade. But that wasn't really doing it for me. And I thought maybe there's a little sewing project, a little quilting project that I could, that would get me out of my blues. So I started kind of looking around, and I found a box of found fabrics that a friend gave to me. And I went and looked on my calendar to see how long ago was that he gave that to me. It's been 2.5 months. He had seen, I did, quite a while ago, I did a quilt using my neighbor's ties. And I made a video about that, and so people got to see it. And so other people have offered me clothing. And I always say yes, because the fabric is so wonderful. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go through this box of clothing that my friend and his husband gave me. So actually, they didn't give me a box. He gave it to me in a plastic bag. He handed it to me like it was a bag of garbage. I knew why, right? I mean, they were going to just take it to Goodwill, and instead they handed it to me. So I got the Goodwill bag. So here's the first item right on top, and it's this maybe a scarf of Paris. And this is so appropriate because Paul and Steve live in France half the time. And when I wanted to go to France for an extended period of time, I reached out to them to ask them to help me figure out where I could stay. And oh my gosh, they completely facilitated that for me and made that work for me. So of course they have a map of Paris on fabric. So that was the first one. My mood's lifting already. Okay, now we've got a bunch of ties. Oh my gosh, look at these. I sort of miss having ties in the world. I am going to a film noir themed gala event this weekend, and it's possible one of these ties would work out. Ooh, that's cool. See, it's got a tag on it here. Bergdorf Goodman. $65. Paul, if you're watching this and you want this back, let me know. You can't have it. Now, what is this? There are little elephants on there. Cute little elephants. Bow tie. Oh my gosh, this is so similar to one of Ward's. Paisley. There is a woman on YouTube, Marion's World. She is often using things like this to do her embroidery. Does this inspire me to do any embroidery? Here's another one. Oh, this is a round one. What is this? Don't know. I don't know. My brain doesn't always just leap from seeing something like this to what it could be. I think about what it is. Oh, this is a scarf. I could wear this. This looks like something my dad would have worn. Another bow tie. And this is like a knitted tie. This is actually see-through. Another bow tie. I guess Paul and Steve are past their bow tie years. Oh, this is a cool scarf. I don't know what it is. Now this looks like it's for a table. This looks like it's a table cover. A man's hanky. Cary Grant would have this in his pocket for when the leading lady maybe got kind of cried or something, and he could pull out his hanky for her to dab her eyes. Paris again. More ties, and I'm going to go ahead and just flash these through. What would you do with bow ties? Wow. Wow. This is also another bow tie. How many bow ties is that? Like 5 or 6? This one's cool. The mysteries of male clothing. It's got a real shimmer to it. That's a yellow bow tie. It's just a big scarf. Okay, another tie. I had a pair of tube socks that looked like this. You know what? I can see Paul in this. I don't know that it's his style now, but I can totally see him wearing this. I love that. More ties. This bow tie looks like it has little bow ties on it. Purple on black. That was the day. Another bow tie. Half square triangles. This has writing on it. This was their invitation to his 50th birthday party in France. Oh my God, what a cool thing. And that's the bottom of the box. I do feel good. I feel touched by Paul and Steve's generosity. I feel sort of invigorated by having new fabric that has been sitting here for a while and I have not looked at. I also feel a little inspired by some of it. And I may have just inherited a couple of really cool scarves for next winter. I don't really like it, but I think it's good for me. So this was just a little mood lifter for me, possibly a mood lifter for you. Thanks for being here. Bye. Okay, what are the things I want to keep?